Good morning and welcome to T-Hub Capital, the Investors Lounge, the podcast where we explore financial market dynamics, emerging trends, and the insights that shape successful investments. Each week, we'll delve into the strategies and analyses that drive our investment decisions. You'll get an insider's perspective on the factors influencing markets and the potential winners and losers of tomorrow. Subscribe to the podcast to stay ahead of the curve and make informed investment choices. Enjoy listening.
Welcome to T-Hub Capital's The Investors Lounge weekly newsletter. Today's date is the 2nd of September. Let's dive into the week's stock market news. European stocks soar on inflation hopes. German economy still struggling, fueled by optimism that the European Central Bank might cut interest rates in response to cooling inflation. European stock indexes enjoyed a strong week, with the Pan-European Stocks Europe 600 index reaching a record high. The benchmark DAX in Germany also hit a new peak, while Italy's FTSE MIB and the UK's FTSE 100 index also saw gains. The encouraging market performance was partly driven by news that Eurozone inflation had dropped to its lowest level in 3 years, edging closer to the ECB's target. However, some ECB officials remain cautious about easing monetary policy prematurely, citing persistent underlying inflation pressures. While overall economic sentiment in the Eurozone improved, the picture in Germany remains grim. The IFO Institute's Business Climate Index for the country dropped significantly, prompting concerns that the German economy is increasingly falling into crisis. In contrast, the UK housing market showed signs of strength, with mortgage approvals reaching their highest level since September 2022. Overall, the week's economic developments presented a mixed picture, with positive signs in some areas offset by persistent concerns about the German economy and lingering inflationary pressures in the Eurozone. Now our insight into alternative markets. European private equity firms lead the way in ESG performance. European private equity managers are increasingly demonstrating their commitment to environmental, social, and governance (ESG) factors. According to the latest ESG report by LGT Capital Partners, the report, which evaluates the ESG performance of over 300 private equity firms globally, found that half of European managers now achieve an excellent rating, up from 42% last year. This places European firms ahead of their US and Asian counterparts in terms of ESG integration. The report highlights the significant progress made in Europe over the past decade. In 2014, only 25% of European private equity managers had strong ESG frameworks in place. This year, that number has jumped to 87%, earning either an excellent or good rating. In comparison, the US saw only 16% of managers achieve an excellent rating. Tycho Snayers, managing partner at LGT Capital Partners, attributes the consistent improvement in European ESG performance to a combination of factors, including evolving regulatory landscapes and a genuine commitment to sustainable investment principles. This dedication to ESG not only resonates with global investors but also aligns their financial goals with long-term societal benefits.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Hub Capital, the Investors Lounge podcast. I hope you found this content interesting and inspiring. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss a single episode, and share it with your friends and colleagues who might be interested. To learn more about T-Hub Capital and our activities, visit our website, hubcapital.com. You can also follow us on our LinkedIn page. See you soon. All the best from the T-Hub Capital team.